Following program contains world premier certified ball players, incredible interviews, latest, hottest content material, may not be suitable for people with the following medical condition: original phobia, acute player hater disorder, no jumper, no handles, allergic to playing defense. If you suffer from any of these conditions, contact your coaching staff.
3 minutes to go.
Welcome to Licensed to Ball podcast, where certified ballers play. And now here's your host, Hip Hop.
Welcome to the Licensed to Ball show. Listen to Licensed to Ball podcast. I'm Hip Hop, your host. We got on deck this week is the Elite 8 Tip-Off Classic over there at McEachern. 8 games going on. Nice way to start the season off with. Got 7 different games. Starts at 11:30 over there at McEachern. And we're going to go down the list of these 7 games right here, man. So like at 11:30, you have Carrollton and Maynard Jackson over there to start it off. Then at the 1 o'clock game, you got Campbell and Heritage going on. Then at 2:30 p.m., you had Gainesville and Hillgrove. Well, the Newton coach taking over, we're going to put them on the map over there, get them started over there, get that program going good. And then after that, you got a rematch after rematch after rematch after rematch. Green Forest and Kell High School playing again at 4 p.m. over there on Saturday. Then at 5:30, you have Coach's old team from Newton, good team, going against Osborne at 5:30. Then you got Willer and Dutchtown with another rematch right there. Dutchtown and Willer at 7 o'clock. That's going to be nice. Then you got the game finale, McEachern versus Grayson. And that is the game of the week. We're going to be doing this every week, covering these showcases on the weekend and focus on one game in particular, the premier game, and it's going to be the game of the week. We will cover all other games too, have interviews and highlights of those games. But that game will be the main focus. Now, it's no big secret, I have Grayson winning the state title this year. Top to bottom, I think they got the deepest and most talented team out there. Don't mean they can't be beat. I'm not saying they're going to go undefeated. I'm not the oracle, but that's my personal opinion. McEachern can win this game because they have the best player in the country. You know, he's not ranked best player in the country, but he's the best player in the country. It will show on the next 2 levels that he's the best player in the country. I really believe, he doesn't play for a Nike team. He plays for Adidas team. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag for whoever listening to this and you don't know this and you suspected this or you thought, why? They rank up kids what shoes they wear. Nike pay good money to promote their kids and protect their investment. They did the same thing with the second best player in this state is a top. When you're the second best player in this state, you're in the top 10 in the country in Georgia as it goes. Caleb Wilson was good before he got there. He was good when he playing there. He's going to be good when he left there. I don't know if you know, but I think they tricked him and his family for all the love he got for playing in that league. They did it on purpose to make sure he stayed and become a Nike kid. They did that on purpose and gave him love and made sure these media people promoted him up. Jaylen Brown didn't need to do that. So I want y'all to, I keep harping Jaylen Brown from out of Georgia. Signed a $304 million contract. You don't have to play with Nike to get a $300 million contract. Stop falling for them. All you're doing is promoting them up. Talking to all the kids out here listening. Go get in the program to fit in. If it's a Nike program that fit in for you, play in the Nike league if it fits for you. There's nothing wrong with that. If it doesn't fit for you, that shoe don't fit, don't play in the Nike league. You don't have to. If you're good, you're good. Don't worry about getting covered by me and ESPN and 24/7 in high school. It don't matter. Get that $304 million contract that my man JB got, dude, the virus, a.k.a. the virus, got. That's all what it's about, man. That's all what it's about. All what it's about, man. So we're gonna talk about the keys of this game, on how this game gonna be played out, I think, against Grayson versus McEachern. We're gonna talk about how that's gonna play out. This guy right here is the key to the game right here. Best player in the country. Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey has the talent and potential and ability all in one. However, that makes sense to you that this kid could take over and wheel a game and win any game in this country he play against. That's how good he is. He's Paul George Jr. in my personal opinion. That's what he reminds me. He's the next Paul George. And people listening to this don't know who Paul George is. He played for the Clippers. But I'm pretty sure everybody who listens to this podcast is basketball junkies. Listen with a certified ballers play. And I know they're going to retweet this and repost this and tell a friend, and like and subscribe and find it all on all major platforms. But that's Paul George Jr. And he could take, if he get in that zone and take over, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay for anybody guarding him or playing him. And it's going to be a marquee matchup right here. I really believe it's going to be a marquee matchup between these two. I don't have no inside information. These are my predictions. I believe these two are going to be guarding each other. You have a legacy player right here, Jacob Wilkinson. It's a key matchup right here against Ace Bailey. And I love you, Jacob. I know you just committed to Georgia. You made your dad proud. You locked in trying to put Georgia on the map and keep some of these kids home. I like your vision. I see what you do. I really appreciate that. But I think the upperclassmen going to take you to school on Saturday. And there's nothing wrong with that because you're the best player in the country and you take people to school yourself. So sometimes people meet they match, and I just think Ace Bailey going to be a little bit too much for you. Even y'all will win the game. He will get the best of you in this game. I don't know what kind of defensive program they have planned for the Ace, but Coach Pierce does a great job. One of the best coaches around. And I'll be seeing him Saturday. But I think he's going to get the best of you today. And shooting on the foot, you have the ability to shut him down. You have the ability to get the best of him. But I think he's just a little bit farther along in his career than you are. And he's an upperclassman. He's been doing a bit longer. And he's the best player in the country, I think. If he ain't the best player in the country, he 1B. But I got a 1A. I might be a little bit biased because I see him all the time and I watch him play and do all that stuff. But I think this guy right here is going to get the best of the key matchup. He's going to get the best. And we're going to go in and run his reel and watch why I think he is the best player in the country and what he's going to do and succeed. So I don't know what's going on with this. It's not full screening. My little highlights not full screening. I don't know what's going on with that. But we're going to try to figure this out. Technical difficulty right here already. Let me see right here. I thought I had all this stuff set up right. I should have tested this out before I even started, y'all. I apologize. Got it playing in the background, but y'all not going to better see it. Sitting there setting this up. See if I can get it fixed. I got so much new equipment on here, man. I don't. Some of the time I don't even know what I'm doing. But I see it on there. I don't. Then my son come in and hit. I don't know like how to run this stuff a whole lot, y'all. And then my son comes in here and just start hitting buttons. Just literally just hitting buttons. And then I don't know the hell I'm doing half the stuff I'm doing it with. And then he just started hitting buttons. I just got something different right there. But now it's missing. But these two right here. There we go. I got it now. I don't know exactly what I did, but I got it now. I'm gonna start it from the top. I'm gonna start it from the top. And bring that in. But yeah, this is going to be the key matchup right here. You got Ace right here. And you'll see how explosive this guy is. Passing out of the double team right there, finding the open man. That's why it's going to be a problem on Saturday. Right here, isolate, split, take his man one-on-one. And just when he learned that Corey just shake his head like that's too easy, man. That's just too easy. Because you're the best player in the country, buddy. Right there, walk up. A walk up three right there, man. Just getting nasty with it. Walk up three like that, you know, man. Right here, go baseline, do a reverse dunk. Flex on his skinny arms right there. Then he split the double team right there. Go coast to coast, Euro step finish. This is why this guy's going to be a problem on Saturday. Look, pass out a double team, full court pass. Fine, that's right there. That's McQueen right there, John McQueen. We're going to be talking about you too, brother. You got to match up too, brother. You do. You got to match up too. Look at this women. Wham! Look at it. Woo! Guy right there going to be a problem. Slapping it off the glass. Doing Windex style. Windex man. Man. It's going to be a problem, y'all. He is going to be a problem. Going to be a problem. Yeah, now we're going to get it queued up. We're going to go to Jacob Wilkinson, Dominique's son. And we're going to show why he will be some type of problem tomorrow, too. He's an underclassman. Knew his commitment to Georgia. Pull him up. Another athletic player. Stay with him, athletic. So it's going to be a good matchup. That's why it's the key matchup right here. Got to put a little bit of size to him on there. Put a little bit of weight on him. Ain't going to be all right. That's technology right there. I apologize. Look at him looking. Bring the ball up full court. Court vision. Find his man right there. Mr. Jacob. Right there. Look how explosive, man. He just throw it up. Woo. Then he jumped. I love it. I've never been to jump that high where I ain't got to grab it around. Just throw it through. Look at that block right there. I know I'm short for basketball players. Y'all see me in the gym, but I did have like between a 32 and a 36 inch vertical leap. Couldn't palm the ball, but I could dunk. So I ain't had ups like y'all, but I could dunk at my height. So you know my son gonna be sick with the bunnies because he's gonna be taller than me. And I'm pretty sure he'd be at least as athletic as me. So he'd be taller than me and athletic than me. He'd be dunking with two hands easily. On that, you best believe. But in this matchup, I got Ace being a key matchup. But we're going to dig in and we're going to dive in a little bit more in detail why I feel that Grayson will win this game. They will win this game. Most definitely, they will win this game. And so next thing we're going to do, we're going to go into the second matchup. That was the key matchup. The next matchup we got on here is Gicarri Harris. That everybody want. Everybody want his signature on the dotted line. I haven't checked lately to see if he committed to anybody, so I can't keep up with everybody. I didn't see anything go across my timeline. I do miss stuff, so if you're watching, say, "Oh, he committed to what's the name?" Well, I don't know. I didn't see it, but as I'm talking right now, I'm actually gonna go online and check. While we going over this stuff, I will go and check.
This is Killer Banks, and you are listening to License to Ball.
This is Trent Marquith with Relentless Hoops, and you're listening to License to Ball.
This Coach Washington, head coach at Pebblebrook High School. You're listening to License to Ball.
You're tuned into the hottest prep basketball podcast, License to Ball, where certified ballers play. Leave us a rating and review. Don't touch that dial. Who am I kidding? This is the internet. Keep rocking with.
Yep, didn't see anything. So he's still uncommitted as of right now. I didn't see anything going across the Grayson Twitter timeline, or should I say X. So no, he hasn't did anything as far as I know. I'm pretty sure they would be putting it out there if he did. But we got that next matchup. What are we doing here? Messing up. That's what we doing. Gicarri Harris, backcourt play. John McQueen. John McQueen, a good player. Transferred into McEachern, I think from Langston Hughes, I want to say. Gicarri Harris, everybody want him. This matchup is going to be a real good matchup. It's going to be another good matchup to watch during the game. We got another nice little matchup during the game to watch. Another marquee matchup. Not big as the other one we just went over, but Gicarri Harris is a silent assassin. Is a silent assassin, and he will put the women and children to bed and go to war and kill you softly. Not physically, but basketball wise. If anybody want to go up raw and watch this video and don't understand what I'm saying, this matchup, Gicarri will win, I think. He's showing his leadership more this year and being more vocal with the team. I'm not sure that's something coach got him doing or something he's doing his own or put together with both of them, but he's maturing and he's leading more vocally too. He's talking. But this guy kind of reminds me of Chris Bolden a little bit high. He dissects and scores on people. He don't do it with much as flair as Chris Bolden did from North Gwinnett that decommitted and recommitted so many times. I can't remember what he finished playing at. I think he finished playing at. He ended up leaving, but Georgia Tech and went somewhere else and committed Miami and all that other stuff. But a Gwinnett player over down the street from Grayson. But he reminds me of him, how he able to score and slash and dish and do everything. Leadership skills better, I think, than Chris Bolden. Chris Bolden would get mad if he seen hear me say that because he know that's true. That's my boy. I covered him as well. And he wouldn't take no offense to that. Chris Bolden, high school, would took offense to that. Chris Bolden, college, nah. Chris Bolden's a father now, more mature. And he'll understand where I'm coming from. He'll admit that because he came back. He'll do things different in his career. Because that boy can straight out ball and give you some buckets. I got a quick story I'm going to tell about story time about Jim Rand the Cider. Because people really don't know who I am, but you'll figure it out. People are saying Chris Bolden's overrated. He's not good and blah, blah, blah. They just gassing him up. So I told you, me and Chris tight. So Chris was warming up. He saw me, came and shook my hand. I whispered in his ear. I said, hey, man. I did it on purpose just to see how he's going to respond during the game. Just to see how he's going to do. I said, hey, Chris, you know it's going around the gym that you are overrated. You're not good. and you really don't do anything. And he shrugged his shoulders and tried to play it off like he wasn't mad. I could go back in my Twitter, because I tweeted about this a little bit, and because I don't remember what he scored. He scored 30-something. He went out and killed it. I think he scored like 10 to 15 in the first quarter, dude. He tried to play it off bad. But he scored like almost 40 points. Because that's my man. So now I look like I know what I'm talking about when I talk, because I was defending him, but I ain't tell him that. So it made me look like I knew what I was talking about now. When he went out there and scored about like 40 points, I'm like, man, that is what I am talking about right there. When I say somebody's good, they are good. I don't make too many mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes when I first started. I don't make too many mistakes now. But we're going to queue up. I lost my train of thought. We're going to queue up Gicarri Harris. How he plays out here, how he gets busy. You know, I really love this kid's game, and he has ghosted me on interviews. I'm going to just say that out on this thing because my feelings hurt. I love the kid to death, one of my favorite players, and then he ghosts me. I know he's going to give me an interview, but I'm just so hurt and torn that I haven't got to interview my boy on the show, live on the show. He gave me an interview, so he loves me. He's a real busy man working on those shots. So that's why he has not gave me an interview. I already know what it is. He's working on being a pro. So he's telling me, yo, hip hop, you got to wait a second, man. I got to work on my J, work on my leadership skills, like the stuff you said about me on this podcast, how much you love my game. That's why I ain't got time to get with you right now, because I got to be the man on my team. And I want this state championship, and I respect that. But I'm just saying all the fun. He knows I mean it. I don't mean no harm from it. I love the guy to death. I mean, love the guy to life, not to death. I shouldn't start saying that. Love the guy to life, and he's one of my favorite players right now in this era. I love watching him play. And we're going to go and cue that stuff up. I got to stop talking about my boy like that, telling these stories, because I'm boring y'all. And y'all here to hear the nit and gritty and see these highlights. So we're going to go and cue that up right now. And oh, yeah, perfect timing. Look at that. This guy right here is a bucket getter. And he's like a Tim. He has a Tim Duncan type personality on the court, which I love. Those type of players just get it done, you know, and just play. And those type of players are very cerebral, and they smart. They real smart and know how to get around the court and move around and get there and find spots. Look at this Jay right. This dude running in his face. He don't even see him. My boy don't even see him. And he kind of mind me what he does too when he see me in the gym. When I'm in the gym, he warming up, or he like coming out or doing the game. Anytime, or he's doing something, he do it the same way every single time. He'll give me eye contact and like do a little nod, let me know he see his boy. That's what Gicarri Harris good at doing. He do it within the game, like in the dead ball, and that's what Quincy Miller used to do, who played in the Big Three this past season. When another dudes I covered back in the day, a blast from the past. So I know my boy love me. And I love watching him play. You got that old school Kobe 24 on. Look at that and one body style right there. Going right there. That's why he's going to be a problem. He's going to be one of the key reasons why Grayson win, in my personal opinion. But McEachern is not no slouch, though. Even though I'm saying this, I don't want McEachern fans to take this wrong. You're not no slouch. You got the best player in the country. But I just think they're going to be a little bit too much on there. I'm going to get my prediction on what the score going to be and what they need to do to win. It's coming up and all that. It's coming up on all that. That's what I do. I'm going to see how close I am to this score and see what I know what I'm talking about. Or I'm just running my mouth. We will find out which one is which. Then we're going to go ahead and do McQueen. Like the kid, met his mom over the summer in July. Good kid. This dude coming in a good program, being over there under Coop, Tulich, and AOT. He's really gonna grow and bloom and blossom this year and become a better basketball player, because that's what they do around there. They just be gym rat type style over there, man. And then that nice little court vision pass right there. Look at, he just go up and block that with the left hand. And he over there playing in his gym too, right there. He doing this at his gym. Look at him getting the and one. Kid's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good match. it's going to be going neck and neck, but I just get a slight edge to Gicarri. But this kid can flat out play. This is another matchup right here we're going to be watching tomorrow. And if we wrong, we wrong. We will talk about these predictions then. But this guy right here, he's going to be good too. I like him. I really like him too. I got to interview this kid too. I really got to interview this kid too, man. I really got to interview this kid. But that matchup's going to be good too. That's going to be a real good matchup. Then we got the last matchup we're going to talk about. We call this the wild card matchup. Wild card. Because I really don't know what Coach is going to do and how he's going to line everybody up. But you got right here Jaye Nash, transfer out of Nashville or Knoxville, I think Nashville, but out of Tennessee over here. Real good player, real strong, big body combo guard. Then you got CJ and Liz Mason. I'm not sure you pronounce his name right. How you go by that? Laz, I'm not sure, but Mason and CJ. This right here is the wild card. I think this matchup right here, this wild card, going to be the difference in the game right here. I really think it's going to be the difference in the game. These three players right here is going to be the difference in the game, I think. It's going to be the difference. It will be the difference in the game. These three players right here. While I'm talking about these three players, we're going to go ahead and cue up Jaye Nash highlights. See, this is a big body guy. And see, Coach been starting both of these guys over the past previous years. So I don't know. He has two guys. One of the guys just committed to a school. And he could put one of these guys on the bench. He could put somebody and put a big body in on him. Or he could have one of these guys dig up under him and get up under him and cause problems. Even there's a size advantage he has on them, they low and make it hard for him to dribble and get around. So it's hard to say which one of these guys will be guarding, or any of these guys will be guarding them all, or he'll do a little line switch. We will see. This is the first game of the season, first tip-off of the season. We are talking about the Elite 8 tip-off class over McEachern. So it's very hard to say. Very hard to say. But he has the bodies. He could be coming off the bench, or he could put in the starter lineup. Would be able to do this. And then one of the guys, Almond. But you got one guy just committed. So it's real. I mean, it's so hard to say. It really is so hard to say. It really is so hard to say. But I think these going to be the matchups right here. Really, it will really, really, really make a big difference. And again, I think this wild card matchup really going to be the real big difference in the matchup. I think it's going to really be on that. So who knows? That's why we're doing this for fun and see how accurate it is. And people who are going to come watch this game and want to check out and want to learn about this tournament over the next 48 hours, going to get to see what they're looking at and all that. Because we're going to cover every game. We're going to cover interviews and the score of the game on the podcast coming up in a couple of days after that. But then you have CJ, and CJ a dog. This kid a dog. Both of these guys are dog. You know, they dogs. They are dogs. So then you see how it is. I mean, this right here is going to really be, even that's the key. I had Ace Bailey and Jacob Wilkinson is the key matchup. Yeah, it really is. But it's the wild card. And I think the wild card going to decide this game right here. These three players right here on these two teams going to decide it. Look at that guy. He just played with so much swag. I love it. Play with so much swag, and I love it. Scrappy dog. Play like a Chicago guard to me. And that's a big time compliment for me to say that. And it's hard for me to say that being from Chicago, giving somebody that credit that's not from Chicago. As far as I know, he's not from Chicago. If you are, see, talk to me. Because you're from Chicago, that means you get extra mixtapes than everybody else. Chicago players get extra mixtapes. Yes, I show favoritism like Deion Sanders. I do show favoritism to Chicago players if I know you're from Chicago. So if you want some extra mixtapes, just lie and say you're from Chicago. It might get you a long way with me. Because that's the home of the ball player right there. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to our boy Mason. Let me get Mason going. And Mason is another dog. I used to get them when I first started watching Grayson play. I used to get both of them confused and thought they was the same players and stuff, which they are not. They're not the same players. I used to get them confused all the time until I started watching their team. And it's another dog right here, man. It's another dog on there. If you see this and see me in the gym, come holler at me and tell me what you think about the show. If you hate it, say, man, I hate it, hip hop. You're doing a terrible job. I'm cool with that. If you love it, also come and tell me, hey, I love it, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I like what you're doing. I look forward to seeing it every week. That's what's up with me. I'm good with that either way. I just want your feedback. I just need your feedback so I know what I'm doing and what I'm doing wrong and how good I could get. And I want to thank Twitter/X for all the people on social media help me provide these videos, which I have videos on all these players. I have clips and stuff, not all put together. So I appreciate the stuff they have out there, and they see you're getting their credits. Sean on the radar do a great job, man. I'm looking up stuff, just trying to see, put faces with names, because I'm bad with names, but I know your game. So, I know these. I know exactly who it is. That's number blah, blah, blah. That's blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. You know, so many players and so many good teams in Georgia. You can't keep up with everything. I just can't keep up with everything, man. Cannot keep up with everything. Just cannot keep up with everything. I just do my best, man. I do my best. So, are you a philosopher? Yes. I think very deeply. So anybody listening to the show and heard me say that, and you know what I'm saying, you just showed your age. And people who don't know just showed their age. I just had that in my head when I started thinking about that. So don't mind me. That's why my name is Hip Hop. Because anybody who know about hip hop heard me just say what I said, know what I'm talking about when I just said what I said. But it's all good. It is all good. I wonder why I ain't hitting no music right now, because I'm hitting the wrong button. I got like 40,000 buttons of it. I'm thinking about putting the camera above me down so y'all can like actually see all the stuff I got to do over here. They had the show running. Some of the stuff I really don't have. I could go basic, but I'm a real technical dude when it comes down to stuff. I love technology, so I don't mind all these buttons and stuff. It's like, it excites me. I love doing it. Really do love doing it. Really love doing it. So, it is what it is. But, predictions. We're at the tail end of the show. So, 30 minutes in. So we're going to finish this out. We got Grayson winning the game, 74-68. It's going to go down to the last 2 minutes. Pull away with free throw shots. Key baskets. I'm not the oracle because I can't say who going to shoot what, but that's mine. I got 74-68 prediction. order for Grayson to win this game, they're going to have to command and take command of the game quickly and have a good defensive plan for Ace Bailey, a.k.a. Paul George Jr., and not let him get real red hot, because he can make up for deficits that other players of the team can't do, because he's scoring all 3 levels of the court. But I think they have a game plan for him. That's what they need to do to win. And the bench need to come through for Grayson. The bench need to come through for Grayson. They definitely do. One guy I didn't talk about, because we don't have all day to talk about, just popped in my head just now, because we don't have all day to talk about everybody, but we know we are Amir Taylor. Could be another wild card in this game as well. Because my understanding, McEachern will be out there big man right now because he need a kidney transplant. Prayers out for you, brother. Hoping people putting you on that list and everything goes as well. And I get pleasant surprise. Are you playing tomorrow? That's good. But I don't know how you're going to be able to play right now on the doctor's order. I'm pretty sure you're going to be out. You're going to be watching like I'm going to be watching. So Amir Taylor have a chance to really eat out there tomorrow. He really do. But that bench and those guys do what they do and perform and play Grayson basketball, they will win. If they don't do those things, they will lose. Order for McEachern to win. Ace Bailey has to have an A+ game and get off. Don't have let me rephrase that. Ace Bailey can't have an Ace Bailey game. I don't think they can win with an Ace Bailey game. They can win with Ace Bailey, known as Paul George Jr. game. They can win. If he has a Paul George Jr. game, look out, hell on wheels. You're in some trouble. You are in trouble. If he's able to do that, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Knowing that. Other ways that McEachern can win this game: free throw line and rebounding. They're going to have trouble leading and rebounding. They're going to have to free throws and defense and rebounding. Rebounding is going to be real big in this game. Real big. And they got to have some people step up. They got the other players step up. They got a 3-headed monster right now. And the 3-headed monster, the three amigos, really going to have to. Really going to have to. They're going to have to really step up big time to really do this. Get some help from Jay and John. They're going to have to really step up. And some people on that bench going to be doing some, like Mo. Mo going to have to be hot from outside to see this coming, because I think rebounding going to be very tough for McEachern. But guys, I hope y'all enjoy this. Hope you stay to the end. If you stay to the end, thank you for listening and staying to the end. We covered the Elite 8 Tip-Off Classic. Going to be over there at McEachern on Saturday. This will be airing on Friday when you're checking this out. Yes, it will. Thank you for showing up and watching and staying in and keeping it locked. Tell a friend, retweet, repost, like, and subscribe. You can find us on all major platforms. I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Till next time. Peace.